is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And in this particular podcast you're listening to, it should be like podcast 51 for the Tasha C Show, which I'm using the speaker platform, or if you're listening to my podcast, other platforms. Also, if you're watch my YouTube video, like I said, I want to say thanks to everybody who's watching so far, and thanks for people who'll be watching in advance. The Tasha C TV, which is my YouTube channel, which is another of many more to come bonus podcasts I'll be making during there until my goal is October, probably around to October 8th to 2020. So, I'll probably, the schedule will change by then, it depends if we're all still be making like this. Anyways, y'all, of course, just to let y'all know when y'all listen, if y'all hear any clicks and stuff, that's on my side, of my phone. If you hear notifications, beeps or certain beats, that's, I'm using my phone still as to record my podcast through the apps, the speaker recording studio app. So, yeah. Well, as usual, y'all, I just want to say this. It's the first day of December, so officially, y'all, we got 24 days after this. Okay, it's 9:40 or 9:40 p.m. at night, and officially, if y'all checking down, looking down, if y'all looking at Jesus's birthday, Christmas, or waiting for Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, is around the corner now. It's officially the last month of the year, y'all. December 2019. Okay, December the 1st. So yeah, y'all, I know the Capricorn. Wait, when does the Capricorn start the end of this month? I'm already jumping ahead. Like what, 20 to 22nd or something like that, Capricorn. So we still Sagittarius. I don't personally know any. Really, I don't know anybody who's December. Do I know any December Sagittarius? Or if I do know people who are Sagittarius and they born December, they really don't be like, okay, I'm this sign, whatever. You know what I mean? So, anyways, y'all. Of course, I'm just going to ramble on, just talk about a couple things. But first, I'm not trying to dim the mood and make it sad. But was two sad things that I noticed on Instagram, just like keeping your prayers and condolences to the family. If y'all watch YouTube, the Socialite TV and Socialite Sandy, she's been more so on her blogging channel. She hasn't been there about a week or two, whatever. But Socialite TV, she's make all these silly, sometimes bitty videos and talk about all these topics and stuff for years. I think like 7, 8, 9 years or whatever. And then it was like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, her and her husband Juice made were on a blogging channel. And then 3 years ago, God blessed them with, they have twins, a boy and a girl. And her brother, Pascal, also has a channel. I don't know, his Instagram name is Beautifully Beef. And, he's a family member that has, a channel. He has like a TV talk show and everything. But what was so sad this morning is because if y'all follow their, like their channel, whatever, their dad is actually 4 of them, and one of them lives out of state. But their dad, I think, had suffered from Parkinson's disease. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but he had a condition where he had to live in a nursing home. I know their mom, because sometimes they had their mom was a nurse, so she stayed with her, I guess, in the house, whatever. Like I said, I was watching for years, but not consistent. I know, like, I watched it every day. And honestly, I haven't watched that much, like, say, like I used to the year or whatever. I occasionally still watch their channel. But I have seen a Beautiful Beefs, because like I said, I follow him and Sandy on her Instagram. But socialites, I can understand and put anything down. But I seen today that last evening, this was the message Beautifully, Pascal was saying. He had a picture with their dad. It was just him and their dad, and explaining last evening that he has crossed over and he is no longer here and he's passed away. So it was heartfelt measure. It was kind of sad because, like I said, I know the dad had, health conditions, and it was just kind of, sad to realize, okay, make sure, because it was just sad. Last evening we lost the best man I ever known, and he was surrounded by a large gathering of loved ones holding his hands and praying over here. My father just says, well, I don't want to go through everything because it's just sad, because it was just saying Happy Thanksgiving 3 days ago, and then this message. And so Also, if you follow Tina Mo, he's been the dancing doctor. He's been, on Instagram, follow him. Uh, he's been, like I said, like I said, following, like I said, how he has these patients, and I think most of them are children. And it was just like what happened was he was saying about one of these little warriors by the name of Joshua had passed away. Joseph sent prayers to his family, so God rest that that child's soul and condolences to their family. Like I said, I don't want to start on a sad note. Um, I just wanted to start. It was just some stuff. Sad, but it's in condolences, and we all know. The reality is that people pass away every day. And there are times, people have passed away. It seemed like, it's, I don't know. It's sad when a person's away past, some people pass a period, but especially around, like, say, the holidays or your birthday or you about to have a kid, your family, so it's just, just sad. Especially, like I said, a child had to pass. Okay. It's official. That's a notification. My little hoop out of the lottery thing. We're talking about y'all officially enjoyed a new month for borrows. Yeah, at least I'm able to re-borrow the books that I didn't read the last 2 or 3 months. That's one thing I like too. Is there's no hold up when you get books y'all from Hoopla. You got go to your library first and find out if it's connected. Connect the library card with that software, and whatever books you get, there's no holding list. You can I think rent up to 2021 items, something like that. I think they have it now. And if you say don't read them, they keep them and say like you read or listen to something. I think it keeps at the last spot, so you can always go back to it. As long as like I said, your old card's active and whatever your library card meant to say. It's all good. So that's what I like about it is there's no hold or waiting lists and stuff. They have it, they have it. The only thing is say if you want to request something, they ain't got that on there. Okay, you fortunate to get that much access as is. Okay, so anyway, what I want to talk about is real quick what I wanted to say is, now I seen, if y'all been watching Black Ink Chicago and, the former manager Charmaine, whatever, now the new season is supposed to actually start this month, okay, of Black Ink Chicago. I don't even think I see Van from there at all. I didn't see him in the previews. It seems to be more so Charmaine and some lady from, England, London, whatever, I don't know. But somebody said the other day. Now, also, it was sad. I think not too long ago, last month or month before last, Charlane's mother, who was featured on the show a couple times, and she had a condition, that she, it was a chronic illness, but I was still sad to find out because it seemed like it still came out of nowhere that she had passed away. Like I said, not too long ago, and somebody seen, like I was seeing on Shame Me, or I honestly forgot what social media thing that I seen, and they were like, I think Charmaine's pregnant because she was kind of under her stomach. And today, which the Shade Room has, because I don't follow Charmaine as far as right yet. Still, I follow right now is, do I still follow for 4 and Van? But she's suspecting a born of joy. She said in the caption where her mom knew before she passed that she was going to have a child. So, sometimes, it's a bittersweet thing. You find, pregnancies are hope and expected for her. They say husband, so they must have got secretly married. Her and Meek, her husband, expecting the first bundle of joy. So congrats to them. What's also, like I said, I'm still doing, that was kind of sad because, like I said, her mother passed. But I have heard about that before. Some people, their relatives, loved ones, whatever, pass, and then there's a baby on the way. Could be their future grandchild or relative, whatever. And it's like, that's just the circle of life. And like I said, it's been almost 10 minutes, y'all, and everything I talked about has been sad. I'm not saying this stuff to be sad, but I'm saying sing your prayers and so forth, and and like I said, if it's Charmaine for a bundle to have a healthy baby, I don't know if they're going to do that gender reveal stuff, but, y'all go do y'all business, okay? But let me go to, else what I want to say, y'all. I have found, I don't know if y'all listen like to certain rap. But speaking of Instagram, yeah, I bring this up a lot because that's where places say a lot of websites are going to and stuff. But anyways, y'all, I'm clicking y'all because I'm looking at the net. Now Kevin Leroy, who actually came, he's a fantastic tattoo artist, and he was actually on the Black Ink New York show. And then he left, I think, in 1 or 2 seasons. I think he's been interviewed, but he's a phenomenal tattoo artist, okay? But I was on his site, and he had, like, it was like a moving picture, a special effect, whatever. And I was listening to, like, the little snippet of music, and it was kind of dope. So he tagged the person, Matt, I don't know the whole name, but he tagged, of course, the artist that made this moving art picture showcase movement. I don't know, because I ain't into art. I love, most art, because the reason why I say most are not all art, because some of that art be on some other shit, you know what I mean? But, then I went to the man, the artist, the photographer that created this, like, moving photo piece, and they were like, what song is playing? And they said Aaron May, right? And it was just kind of dope. Like, I mean, I haven't listened to all this young man's catalog, because he, Aaron May, you know how they still have to this day, we have these kids, literally these kids that be up here, even when we had like Foxy Brown, Roxanne, Shantae, and all this other stuff. But okay, y'all, sorry, I got a notification along, and but it's always joy to finish. Okay, I was just seeing, I'm ready to write my note. So, finish, then I wire my editor. So it's just, it's just, Susan Miller with this. Y'all looking for the horoscopes, because she do be giving some nice horoscopes free, and check out her app. I've been following her about 13, 14 years, whatever. Susan Miller, check out that. She's usually very accurate. But anyway, but she ain't got it up yet. She probably will have it out by tomorrow stuff, because she just sent her stuff, the notification to the editors, her stuff to the editor. But anyways, y'all, so it was this young, how, like I said, you hear about these young artists, like, you even got Lil Tecca that's out now, talking about ransom and stuff. I mean, I'm just saying that you still got these young kids, Lil Pump, well, how old he was, 50, I don't know, you still have to this day sometimes, how you have these kids, literally these kids, not legal kids where they legal, but they, you still don't, they still kids compared to how old your ass is, you a grown ass adult, but this young man is talented, because not only is he a musical artist, he even produced that song, and it's just like a chilled ass vibe song, and his flow sounded a ton good. So his name was Aaron May, right? So the reason why I check out is not because some people can, it's like I said, I need to like really listen to him, but he is from Houston. But the song, like I said, Let Go. Check out that first. Because like I said, for this to be a rapper / producer, and he's doing some dope ass stuff, because like I said, it's just he's talented, and to me that's an old soul, and that's why the reason why I'm saying also Aaron May so much, why you should check him out. Like, if you want like rap, but you don't want all, the lean, pillish stuff, whatever, at least what I've been giving with is just one song, whatever, I don't know, but he just, like, if you just want like lay back, but you still want to hear that rap. Did I rhyme with that, y'all? I ain't that good at that. That's not my goal. That was not my destiny to be rapping, playing no damn instruments, singing. Even though I'm not my dad. My dad can sing, okay, and a couple of his kids, can play instruments. I'm not. I don't have that. That is not my. That's my goal. I love music. I wish I was able to write songwriter, but I'm just saying this. That's not me. But I'm just saying this. If y'all just check him out to see if y'all like him or not. But anyways, y'all, I tried finding him, and you know what? This is interesting how sometimes some things are close and different. What I mean in the case with Aaron May, I went to go find his music again yesterday on Spotify, whatever, right? I put in Aaron Ray. The difference is an R instead of an M. And when I put it in, y'all, it's a guy or I don't know his name, group, whatever, they actually have a song called Let Go as well, okay? And when I listen to that, you got, okay, let me tell you the difference without sound, copyright and stuff. The Let Go be time it do chill the song. And then you hear the other Let Go from Aaron Ray, and it's like, do 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 do. I'm like, what? So I had to look that up, and that was just interesting how their names were damn near similar, and they turn around and both have songs that are called Let Go, and they're two different tracks. And then I looked at the person's thing, and I was like, I don't think that's not the same young man who had that song out. No, I don't recall that. I don't recall that at all. So, you know, that's what happened. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want, click on the wrong button and then it knocks off my podcast, and I can't edit. They didn't guys say, like, even with, I use Windows Media, I don't use like a special software, when I do my YouTube videos, right? But sometimes even when, say, like, you stop something, you could just add on, and put pieces together and merge it, even with just something. I found a way to get the old copy because they ain't got the Windows Movie Maker with the Windows 10 software. So I had to search and find, that because I liked it But when it comes to this podcast, y'all, and that happened to me when I first was doing this podcast a couple times, I accidentally clicked a YouTube notification, video or something, and then it knocked me off while, I basically had to start over again because I'll be like 15 to 16 minutes kicking in, y'all, and the next minute, once that podcast, is stopped, because it automatically stops it. It doesn't pause it. It stops it. The software is like, you done for today. Thank you. And that means I have to start over with a whole total different podcast, because I cannot edit and, merge, like, one file to another one. So, like I said, I did not want that to happen. Yesterday, y'all, I was kind of surprised because I didn't know I had that much to say. I first thought it was going to be a shorter podcast yesterday than today because I was like, And by the way, y'all, I originally, if y'all been listening to me for a while, because like I said, this day 55, in a couple of days it'll be, 5 more days, it'll be 60 days. Okay. But anyway, by then maybe I might show my face. Now, y'all, like I said, the only reason why I was not going to say Vlogmas was because unless I'm showing my face every time, personally to me, I'm like, that's not, okay, there goes, sometimes Susan Miller's notification when Twitter's, picks up, I don't know, maybe it retweets itself twice. So anyways, what I was saying is that, since I'm not going to show my face every day, my goal is, like I said, that's my goal, is to finally make up. Okay, it's coming up again. This is, okay, ready to, now it's the third time. 333, okay, whatever. But anyways, since I wasn't going to show my face every day, even though this is my month, I'm trying to get stuff done and make up for videos or behind the series. Even the series that I'm behind, and I didn't even do the first episode of it yet. My goal is to make up. And like I said, I know it'll probably be a damn month and a half before I finish the Love at the Lockup, but I wanted that to be done before January 3rd. Because January 3rd is going to, or the 5th, whatever the day is going to come around the corner. And what is it? Love and Hip Hop New York is coming back with damn near half, about 90% of the original cast. But what I'm saying is that this was, that I'll make some videos, but I didn't want to do a Vlogmas. If it's meant for me, and 9 times out of 10, I will be in YouTube next year, then I might feel up to do Vlogmas. But that's something I never, really. It's seldom that I talk a lot, but I never did a vlog here's what I'm going to do today, here's this and that. here I am with this darn dog that don't want to be in the damn camera, which I mean, my furry great nephew Colonel. Okay, if y'all seen the other video, his ass just sitting there like he pretending. Now he came to me and everything. Y'all would never know it, but it seemed like as soon as you know how smart a lot of these damn animals are. As soon as I put the camera trying to film him, his ass was like, I don't even want to be here, I'm out. But you would never know that he came to me, jumped to my lap, and when I'm trying to sit here, I mean, of course, I didn't want to know he ain't going to say nothing, but I thought he was going to stay with me a little longer. But as soon as I put the camera on, he already trying to wiggle out. Like, really? Okay, whatever. So, other than that, since I was going to do a Vlogmas, I was thinking, y'all, originally, I was going to use the term Don't Stop November, right? Wrong month. Don't Stop December. Because I figure, like, you know, last month was Non-Stop November. And some people use that when they made a video every day for November, right? Because, you know, certain months, especially I think towards the holiday, usually have like, you know, the Vlogmas or certain, or, certain like challenges where they make a video if possible every day of the month or beyond that, you know, whatever. So I was gonna say, don't stop November, right? Don't stop. I keep saying November. See, y'all, even though I said it's the first day of December, I'm still stuck. It's still stuck, I keep saying it over again. It's November. Don't stop December. Oh my gosh, this is the first. I'm the first one. Okay, it's the fourth time the same text, but this notification keeps coming. Okay, like I said, let y'all know that this is the fourth beep. Is Susan Miller sending the same thing? Okay, we get it. Your horoscope is gonna come in soon. Okay. But I think it's an error, but it sometimes always occasionally happen with her where it seems she'll sometimes send the same notification and it comes at least 2 or 3 times. This time it went past the regular time. This time it went 4. Okay. So anyways, y'all, I looked up, Don't Stop December. Now, if if y'all heard these terms, the reason why I gotta laugh, y'all, is this. Now, there has been, I heard this like last year, it's this challenge called No Nut, I might as well put a split on this shit now. No Nut November. And I guess maybe it applies only to the guys, but I was seeing it all on Instagram and some of that stuff on YouTube. And it's about basically, so explanatory. No nuts. And I'm not talking about peanuts, cashews, almonds, pistachios. We're not talking about those, okay? If you know what I mean. We ain't talking about no damn sunflower seeds, nothing, okay? You know what's happening? No pecans, no walnuts. It's self-explanatory. So when I found out, y'all, what Don't Stop December is basically now, since you, I guess maybe it's for the dudes, because, the Urban Dictionary and Google come up. Since since I guess a dude makes it, like I said, it seems like only more so guys talk about it, applies to them, they now is don't stop getting them walnuts. I'll say that term in December. So I'm like, I don't need to be hashtagging, that. I don't know, maybe when I do the video, like I said, when Don't Stop December, I thought it was going to be another term. It said Don't Stop is a makeup for the previous month of Non-Stop November. After a long month of not but well, change you now. You don't stop. Get it. Pretty much. So you supposed to make up for not getting your peanuts together next month. Now you're going to make it up and jingle some bells or whatever in this month of December. So now I gotta see, like I said, now I gotta decide what name am I going to use, what hashtag, because I don't personally feel like saying Vlogmas when I'm not going to show my face every day. Unless saying, like I said, I'm doing a video on a review, or I'll do, like, say, my update HS, which I'm not, like I said, I'm going to probably do in a couple more weeks, the combination of fall and winter, or the beginning of basically winter. And if I go back to doing one of my old series again this month. But like I said, as far as, like, Vlogmas, like I said, I never, I like watching people who blog, but I'm not a person who blogs myself. So, what I'm saying, like today, again, even this has been like 2 weeks and one day counting that I've been just doing nothing but podcasts. So I haven't been showing my face besides seeing this cute little comic little picture that is used as my, my art, my little imagery, my little image art, little pic for my podcast. Okay. Other than that, I have not been showing my face too much in the past 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm starting to get better, y'all. But like I said, I just didn't. I honestly, y'all, I just haven't been feeling like getting on camera, so to speak. I've been feeling like, yeah, still to keep going where I'm the podcast, whatever. But I didn't feel like, get on camera. Like I said, I'm behind like episodes. I got it written down in my little notebook that I have to do, but I just have. It's just been, I haven't been one with camera. Once I got behind, it's, unfortunately just goes down and keeps, like a domino effect. So, other than that, I can't say Blogmas, so I'm going to say, I don't know what to say. The Cyber podcast, I don't know what to say. The Cyber, okay, like Blogmas. If I look up Blogmas, y'all, let's just look it real quick. I need another term aside blogs. Everything you know about blogs. Blogmas is a yearly position where bloggers of YouTube gear up for Christmas by posting a video each day December. Similar to Vita blogging every day in April and Blogtober. See, this blog position has a Christmas theme with bloggers eager to get their views in the holiday spirit. What does bloggers mean? Okay, so like I said, I don't want to say Blogmas, okay. Like I said, I don't feel like this is Blogmas. I'll just December. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna say December or something. December podcast. I don't know what to write down, y'all. I'm just lost because I can't use Blogmas, and I thought don't stop December, but that I don't know, that probably get demonetized, but people know the real meaning of that, which I found out, but I'm glad I looked at it before. I don't know, I'm just gonna say December. December? Maybe I'll just put a hashtag December, December vids or something like that. December vids, December podcast. I'm just gonna put that down. December podcast, December vids, short for video, because like I said, y'all, I can't find nothing to replace it. I'm just gonna say December podcast, Xmas. Maybe I should put Xmas. Maybe I should come up with something. Xmas podcast, Xmas vids. Just shorten the word. You know how some people, you feel like saying Christmas, you say Xmas, instead of Christmas. Maybe I could do that. Just come up with like Xmas podcast or something. It still helps me things Christmas, right? So, maybe I could just shorten it, because this is what I read too. What the hell am I going to say? A common abbreviation. So if I put Estimates Podcast or something on here, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah. Oh, they got a couple names. They said podcast series on here. They got Weird Christmas Podcast, Sister Podcast, Simpler Christmas Podcast, Simpler Christmas. I want to say Xmas Podcast. Hashtag. Because like I said, we're so Xmas on one. Okay. Like I said, but I don't, because I will be making a video on Christmas, but I mean, oh gosh, I'm just gonna say put hashtag Xmas podcast, because it's for December, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Okay, Xmas, but you see, y'all, I'm just gonna put December down. I really am sitting here because Xmas. I shouldn't put Xmas podcast unless I'm going to do it for Christmas. Okay, this is December, and I'm getting tongue-tied. I do not know what to call. Okay, maybe I should put December podcast. I will just try to look for a better podcast, and better name for November, instead of, since unfortunately Don't Stop November is supposed to make up for not having, no nuts, literally, in November, so I definitely did not want to put that down. I wanted to see if it was another term besides Don't Stop November, and then I don't want to say like even though it would be my description of my damn podcast. Okay, they got the Strimler Astrology forecast. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this seemed like really it's coming up stuff like you know what, y'all? I'm just gonna put down December 2019. That's what I'm gonna put down. That's just best the hashtag I'm gonna do. Anyways, y'all, let me get out of here. That's what I'm gonna have to finish that December 2019 hashtag. And by the way, y'all, just before I get off of here, again today was the third damn day of the estate sale of my neighbors, formerly neighbors next door. Of course, as usual, as always, somebody parks across the damn, exactly across where you basically at the end of somebody's damn driveway, across from somebody's driveway. Is if, like I said, if y'all listen to my longer podcast yesterday, it's plenty of space. It does not make sense how people, just to be jackasses, go ahead and they park their stuff across directly the street from you as if there's nowhere else to park. Okay, also, too, just to let y'all know, Janelle Monáe and Zoe Kraft is their birthday twins. So, happy birthday to them. Anyway, but like I said, back to the States, so I know that, you know how I am, y'all. I'm random, okay? It was less people than it was. Like I said, the first day, Friday, was extremely, it was way more people. Maybe because it was rainier today. That maybe it was not that many. It was still people there. But it didn't say how long. I don't know. Maybe it was Craigslist. They looked in the paper and stuff because they sure been getting folks. And people sure been able to get there. Could come here, whatever. Or where they found, maybe, some people still, just like us, we still sometimes get the newspaper too. So they still been getting folks. But I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know if it was just for a weekend. They just only say the time. And they say state sale and who it's hosted by, but it's not saying how many days. So I won't know until like tomorrow morning if they're still going to be doing this for the whole week or were they just doing, because like I said, since Friday, and weekends don't count actually, even though I usually sometimes say Friday, weekends really don't count until Saturday and Sunday. So, but they started doing this Friday, So I'll be glad because, like I said, it's so annoying how some of these people park. And that just got a point. I ain't about to. He said in his own words, I ain't about to worry about it. I'm about to get my blood pressure up on that because even if you tell one person to stop parking like that, then there's somebody else that's gonna park that way, which unfortunately happens. So I'll just be glad when they done with this damn sale and they get the heck on with whatever items they purchase. But anyways, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. And hugs and loves, y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm probably gonna do another couple more podcasts before I show my face. Well, yeah. Hugs and love. See y'all next one. Enjoy y'all week. God bless. And I'll see y'all in the next podcast.